La pas și apoi face popas.
Hai, hai, cu trăsioara, până de la mărioara, calul merge la pas și apoi face popas. Calul merge la pas și apoi face popas.
La pas și apoi face popas.
Seara bună, mă fac! Ce faceți în această minunată seară de sâmbătă? O, de salutare, Bogdani! O, cu avansul și cedări, place. Păi normal, nu trebuie să fie din ăla, știi cum e, titlul din ăla clickbait, că, nu, că se poartă în zilele noastre. Hopa, da, hopa. Gata, mă, să ne punem să continuăm jocul ăsta aici, așa, mi-am luat și lângă mine 3 gogoși din astea cu gem, am și o sticlă de la congelator de cola 00, nesponsorizat, bineînțeles. O, bună seara, Marius, azi am fost liber, n-am mă culc curând pentru că mâine dimineață la muncă, mai stau puțin totuși. Stai niște, Marius, stai că poți. Dar ce te-ai expandat pe muzică, băi, Gabi? Ești tu acum, mă. Și tu acum, tu vrei să-ți mai dau cu chestii din astea interesante, adică nu că mă laud, știi, dar adică dacă e așa un mic sample, vrei și alte sample-uri? Ia de aici, ia zi-mi puțin, Bogdani, cum sună asta? Auzi, mă.
Și mă țucă până te calcă.
Hai că vine acum călare pe vânătul.
Cum a sunat asta, mă? A sunat bine, n-a sunat bine, cur. Și din alea sau... Sau, uite, uite, mai băgăm o fisă, ia zi, Bogdani, ce zici de asta?
Prin pădure pe cărare, măi
Auzi-mă.
Prin pădure pe cărare ești cu mândra la plimbare. Până că ai vizitiu și-adă bere, bragagiu, și-adă două mititele și un scaun mândre mele. Iauzi, auzi, auzi, iauzi, auzi, iauzi, auzi, auzi, iauzi, auzi.
Mă rog, și sunt mai multe, nu mai contează, gata, că nu facem aici live de muzichie și din astea. Am o să citesc mesajele voastre, să intrăm frumos în jocul ăsta, să vedem dacă cedează Marius la avansurile Irinei. Bun, am și eu o cola, foarte bine, foarte bine. Chiar săptămâna trecută am fost în Alexandria, am vizitat statuia domnului Liviu Vasilică, foarte frumos făcută. Mă bucur să aud, Marius. Ce titlu! Păi normal, bă, Marius, mă, trebuie să devenim puțin comercial. Că... Și așa, la live-urile noastre nu prea se uită lumea. La benzi desenate, văd că la asta nu prea se mai uită lumea. Stai, ce să-i faci, știi? Dar serios vorbind, nu este un titlu din ăsta de clickbait, pentru că cam ăsta e și adevărul din joc, știi? Adică de-aia am zis aseară. To be continued, în numărul următor vom afla ce s-a întâmplat în trecutul tatălui lui Marius cu iubirea. Va ceda Marius avansul Irinei, știi, din alea. Na, dacă e tot de ca un fel de telenovelă, pana mea. It is what it is. Uite ce zice. Bogdan, mai îmi cer scuze, îmi pare rău la băieți că în momentul de față mănânc o gogoașă cu gem. Nasolul rușine să-mi fie mie. Bă, dar până una dată, bă, trebuie să vă arăt și vouă. Oh my god, man. Oh my god, am râs la o fază, bă, băiatule. Am râs azi așa de bine. Stați să vă arăt și vouă o fază. Oh my god, băiat, deci... Mi-a pus așa un zâmbet pe buze în video astăzi. Am. Băi, deci, it's amazing, man, it's amazing, ce-mi plac videourile astea când le văd. Trebuie să vă arăt și vouă așa puțin. Trebuie să vă arăt și vouă. Uite-l aici, mă, uite-l, mă, pe borfaș.
Ai pregătit filmarea? Eu sunt de la București, mă toată poliția română, mă toți mascații, mă toată jandarmeria română. Într-o zi mă duc după Cassandra la ea acolo unde stă, da? Și îi fac felul, da? Că dormiți pe voi, alo, poliția română, dormiți pe voi.
Deschide poliția! Poliția!
Din categoria mi pare rău la domnii polițiști. Aoleu, mă, ce-mi plac borfașii ăștia, bă, de 2 bani, mă. Vai de capul meu, mă. Mi-ar fi rușine, bă, să fiu așa de penibil în viața asta, jur. Deși e ce bun. Hai, mă, Marius, mă, stai cu noi puțin serios care ai băgat. Ia uite, mă, mâine lucrează marți 24 de ore. Damn. Te cred, man. Suna perfect, man. Prin codul pe cărare. Știi ce mi-a plăcea să ascult? Ceva în stil Leonard Cohen. Băi, tot încerc, băi, Bogdani, mă. Încerc de mult timp să simulez. E greu, mă. E greu. Din păcate. Telenovelă în Transilvania, să ai poftă, mersi. Chiar dacă și-ar face poliția treaba ca în video, nu o să stea cu mâna la... What? Dacă chiar și-ar face poliția treaba ca în acest video, nu o să stea cu mâna la coară. Mai depinde, mă, că nu putem să generalizăm și asta. Deci, adică când audeți că poliția română e de căcat. Bă, nu e chiar așa. Nu e chiar așa, adică... Nu. Putem generaliza că toți polițiștii sunt cur din toate structurile, știi? Exact ca în orice domeniu, vor fi oameni super mega ok, implicați, care își fac datoria și vor fi și oameni care n-au ce căuta în domeniul respectiv, știi? No. Adică eu rămân surprins una la mână când atât mi-aud și asta, că poliția rutere, că de căcat cu toate cele. Nu știu, bă, sunt ultimii mulți ani de fiecare când am fost oprit, bună ziua, acte la control, dar desigur, așa. Ați băut? Nu, dar dacă doriți, pot să suflu un etilotest, adică când mai văd din alea că te oprește poliția, dar ce am făcut, mă, dar de ce mă opret, dar tu știi cine sunt eu, dar bla 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 bla, bă, shut the fuck up. Te-a oprit poliția, te legitimează, dacă n-ai făcut nimic rău, mă rog, n-ai greșit cu ceva, tot ok, o seară bună, știi? Majoritatea poliției române literalmente nu face nimic. Nu știu ce să zic, foarte rar se face ceva și oamenii drept sunt cam priviți de sus de ea de cur. Păi nu e chiar așa, mă Marius, pentru că asta cu poliția română nu face nimic și acum ce zic e la modul ăsta, general, știi? Nu avem noi datele, știi? Crezi că dacă din fiecare oraș într-o lună au 5.000 de cazuri de rezolvat dosare așa, tu crezi că noi aflăm de ele? Crezi că la știri aflăm de ele sau toate așa? La ce vedem la televizor și alea? Vedem reușitele alea super mega mediatizate sau eșecurile alea super mediatizate, știi? Adică, repet, nu putem generaliza că toată poliția română este de căcat. Sunt o grămadă de oameni ok. Chiar foarte mulți tineri cu care am văzut în ultimii ani, m-am interesat de diferite moduri și toți super mega profi, știi? Adică, da, aș putea să zic că, bă, poate poliția locală în mare parte, da, trebuie puțin restructurată, trebuie puțin regândită sau trebuie cumva desfințată. Că, da, una e poliția, alta este poliția locală, știi? Adică, da, la poliția locală nu trebuie să ai academia de poliție sau chestii specializări, știi? De multe ori acolo apar probleme că, nu, sunt și acolo oameni care încearcă să facă treaba, dar sunt și mulți care n-au ce căuta în poliția locală, adică sunt în mare parte niște polifrici în multe orașe, știi? Adică, din punctul meu de vedere, mi se pare și o insultă față de structura de poliție normală, în care, bă, ăia merg la Câmpina, fac ani de zile de cursuri, pregătiri, bla bla bla. Și apar niște unii, nei ca nimeni, care sunt polițiști locali. Boss, what the fuck, știi? Adică, da, dacă aș putea să zic, bă, dacă ar fi să facem, să schimbăm o structură, da, aș abandona poliția locală și aș implementa mai mult în poliția normală, structura generală, care e și poliția rutieră și poliția criminalistică și toate acelea. Adică, da, dar în rest, nu. Cel puțin din interacțiunea pe care le-am avut eu în ultimii minim 10 ani, bă, toți profi, și când au fost cazuri, când am sunat pentru deranj la alți vecini, muzică tare la 3 dimineața, bloc vecin, au venit rapid, s-a rezolvat rapid. Când am avut chestii din alea de pe stradă, de sunat poliția la ceva, au venit, s-au ocupat. Păi, deci, din punctul meu de vedere și în mare parte am, să zicem așa, m-am intersectat cu foarte mult personal tânăr. Și când sunam în dispatcher, și pe stradă, și toate cele, și am rămas uimit, toți politicoși, toți chiar profi în abordare, adică eram, god damn, știi? Da, nu contest. Sunt și mulți în structurile poliției, nu contează că locală, rutieră și ce vrei tu, care fac abuz, care n-au ce căuta pe acolo și toate cele. Știi? E drept, de aia trebuie să scăpăm. Dar în rest nu, asta că... Adică ce încerc să spun că cel puțin eu ca cetățean, eu am încredere în poliție. Știi? Adică văd un polițai, văd ceva, eu am încredere în poliția română. Dar în fine, mă, hai că nu... În seara asta nu facem noi discuții despre poliție, renturi și din alea. Sau mă rog, renturi vor fi întotdeauna, de ce să mințim, știi, da? Nu este locul. Hai să vedem în continuare cum decurge partea asta cu Marius, cu Irinei. Nebunilor. Corect, eu mereu vorbesc frumos cu ei. Păi normal, Bogdane, pentru că trecând de chestia asta că autoritățile, poliția, da? Mai, luați-o logic, mă, oriunde mergeți, știi? Te duci la o instituție, te duci la un magazin, te duci nu știu ce, bla bla bla, bă, dar dacă tu țipi, urli, înjuri, te manifesti ca ultima bășină pe stradă, ce crezi că se va întâmpla? Crezi că ăla către care țipi, urli, înjuri sau toate cele, crezi că o să fie dispus să te ajute? Crezi că o să fie mai dispus să colaboreze cu tine sau așa? Nu! În schimb, dacă tu ești ok și vorbești frumos și pe partea altă se întâmplă ceva ca și un abuz, că e o instituție a statului, că este o firmă particulară, ceva. Ghiși ce? Poți să faci o reclamație, în special când vine vorba de companii multinaționale și toate cele, alea chiar se iau în serios. La fel și la instituții, frate, până mea, faci o reclamație, faci alea, chit, că o să fie un proces mai lung, durează săptămâni, luni de zile. Dar la un moment dat ești, bă, știi ceva, eu am fost ok. Nu, dai că pana mea, e și jobul tău în joc acolo, știi? Și îmi pare rău că puțini oameni înțeleg conceptul ăsta. Bă, da, întotdeauna când ești nemulțumit de ceva și pe bună dreptate și toate cele, vorbește, sesizează, reclamă, știi? Că altfel nu se va întâmpla nimic, știi? Nu se va schimba nimic dacă noi nu facem chestiile astea. Act 7. Love and Loss. Oh. Așa mă, ask father about the woman, be a man and speak to Irina. Mergem întâi la tata că stăm la parter sau to Irina. Ok. Hai să mergem să vorbim cu tata. Bă, tată, opa. Away for work. Mother, I will be at the factory for most of the day as I need to oversee a few shipments. Our workers have shown tendency towards laziness and sloppiness lately. I must ensure they do not botch these orders as they are from some of our most loyal clients. Rest assured, I have everything under control. Remus. Bullshit, man. Bullshit. Remus face ceva cu banii, nu administrează cum trebuie chestiile. Bă, dacă tot am gândit ceva, vorbim întâi cu Irina? Hai să vorbim cu Irina, mă. Dar știți cum e, tradițional, te duce spatele ei. Așa. You took your precious time. I suppose I was the only one excited to see you again. I could barely focus on anything. I even burned the food at lunch and got scolded by your mother. I wondered all day why you weren't coming, if what I did last night was so wrong. I was so embarrassed to come looking for you. If you change your mind about me, you could have at least had the decency to put me out of my misery and not let me torment myself for so long. Femeie, ce căcat! De ce faci o dramă? Pana mea, am fost ocupat, nu știu, chestii. What? Heavens, Irina, I'm so sorry. I didn't think what my absence could put you through. I can't find the words to apologize to you. I don't need your excuses. Just say what you have to say and let us be done with it. Femeie, ai băut din sticla de ulei expirat? Ce căcat ai? It's not all what you think. I am reluctant to admit it, but I can't leave you with such a wrong idea. In truth, I was covering away from seeing you again. Have I become such a sore sight already? Far from it. I kept thinking about all that happened last night, how it didn't end and all that well. And I was afraid of what you might say today. Honestly, it was just my cowardice that delayed me. What are you talking about? Didn't I tell you last night we were just fine, that I wasn't upset with you? I even left you a note. Have you misunderstood my stance so poorly? What would you have had me say? Yes, let's date in the house we both sleep in, with nobody watching us, to skip all the proper steps of courtship. Bă, what the hell, man? Mă simt ca lumea reală, știi? Din nimic. Acum nu că să misoginul de mine. Vine femeia în puii mei și are niște scenarii în cap cretine din alea și ține-mă, Doamne, că acum ADN-ul meu de caveman iese, știi, și îți vine să dozi de palmă și tu presetează-te la valorile implicite de fabrică. Ce căcat ai, știi? Mi s-a întâmplat vreodată în viața asta. Și după aia să zică femeile că bărbații sunt niște gorile, niște giboni, niște Dacă are fucking nowhere te trezești cu o tornadă din aia de sentimente, de hormoni, de scenarii, chipiri și what the hell did I just do? What? În fine, stai să mai citim și ce mai zice băieții pe aici. Așa sunt femeile, man. Da, bă, Dani, știu. Eu cu păpușa mea, băi, nu mai zi, mă, păpușa. De fapt, stai că e păpușă gonflabilă, păpușă din asta mai nou la $5.000 din astea așa care vor să pună AI, dar nu zi niciodată la o femeie păpușă. What the fuck? Eu cu păpușa mea vrea să vorbesc serios, să o lăsăm mai moale, că stăm în fiecare dată la discuții până la 2-3 dimineața. Acum știu, o opinie de populară. De ce nu încercați să vorbiți mai pe timp de zi, man? Mai pe timp de zi, adică e fain să vorbești, bla bla bla, toate cele. Da, deja dacă e o chestie zilnică, să mă culc la 2-3 dimineața că vorbesc cu baby, eu spune baby totuși. Hai să vorbim, n-ai ziua, că mai vreau să dorm, știi, corpul meu, am o vârstă. Îmi place de tânăr, te iubesc, dar... No. This is what I was afraid of. I keep making unintentional mistakes with you. I'm not as good at this as I'd want you to. Bă, câteodată să-mi bag piciorul formularea asta într-o British English din asta super elevată pentru oameni. Deci încă o dată. I'm not as good at this as I'd want or as you need me to be. Oh, Jesus. You are such a fool. Precisely. You're getting on my nerves. What do I need to do to make you understand I like you? Do I need to strip myself bare and throw myself at you? Well, acum că întrebi, nu m-am gândit, dar mă gândesc. No, of course not. Bă, Marius, ce căcat, man, trebuia să zici da. Te vreau aici, pe masa de la bucătărie, de față cu toți, știi? I'm scared of building things up in my head and that you'll dispel my illusions any moment now. Why do you have so little confidence in yourself? You are a handsome, well-educated man from a highly esteemed family who is respectful, gallant, and sweet, and have money. And you're faltering in front of a maid. Hai să o încercăm cu abureală întâi. You are unwillingly beautiful, so splendid that it makes me feel unworthy of you. Oh, knock it off, I am not that beautiful. I'm just a woman. There are plenty like me. You just haven't looked. Bă, deci dacă omul ăsta, stați mă puțin, deci dacă omul ăsta tot o ia pe aici, că el e cu piosință, e cu teologia, cu toate cele, ia că e doar, sunt doar o femeie, păi asta e un opție. Cum era ea, mă? Așa. Unde era pasajul ăla? Deci, ca să aibă legătură cu partea asta de... Cum zice, Doamne? Atât de... teologie, cât bineînțeles și legat de femei. Așa. Așa. Bun. Bun. Haideți să vă arăt ceva atunci.
Say about the greatest evil of all. Hear what I say about the greatest evil of all. The one called woman. They look like angels on the outside. Soft, gentle, and well-formed. Enough to turn even an honest man's head. But under this pretty skin, there's a devil who only cares for trinkets and finery and thinks nothing of stealing or whoring to get them. Forget about woman's skin-deep beauty. If thine eyes offend thee, pluck them out. If thine tongue offends thee, cut it out. Return to God. Pray and beg him to free you from base desires. Beg him for forgiveness for being brought into this world by a woman!
Correct.
Of course, you're right.
Girl.
Adevărat, mă, adevărat. A zis bine ce a zis acolo omul. Anyway. Hai să ne reîntoarcem aici la bullshit-ul ăsta. I'm just a woman, there are plenty like me. You just haven't looked. Auzi. Așa, ce mai scrie Bogdan? I-am spus aseară, aș vrea să ies, că poate și ea vrea ceva de făcut, dar s-a supărat un pic, că dacă era ocupată îmi spunea. În fine, primele zile îmi plăcea, dar după o săptămână și ceva. I know, Bogdani. You are the most bewitching by far. So you say, but even if it were so, that doesn't take anything away from your qualities. And to be honest, I prefer if you like me for who I am, not for my looks. I'm a person, not a painting. I'm rather intimidated by your splendor. What I like most about you is how playful you are and looks you give me. How you're not afraid to speak your mind, the things you dream of, the complexity of your thoughts. Oh my god, ne scolujesc pereții. Bă, niciodată, mă, n-am ajuns în punctul ăla încât să bag atâta vrăjeală, atât căcată în puii mei către o domnișoară. Trebuie să fii finuț, trebuie să-ți alegi cuvintele. Bă, dar nici chiar, ăsta că nu... No. I'm just saying that you assume I like you because I saw you bathing in the lake. But the moment I started falling for you was when you were scolding me after. Oh, you like it when I scold you? Da, I'm into the BDSM stuff. So I suppose you're now head over heels after today's round? I wouldn't say that I like being reprimanded, but I do love that you never hesitate to tell me exactly what you think. I have to say I'm a bit surprised by your words. And kind of delighted. Can we try to avoid these sorts of misunderstandings from now on? As much as possible. But should they reoccur, I'll admonish you even harder since you like it so much. Only if you follow it with an embrace. Won't my intimidating beauty be too much for you to handle? Oh, it might be, but I will try to bash in it as often as you'll offer it. And if I shall burn in the blaze, so be it. It'll be worth it, as long as I get to be with the person behind it. You know how mad I was at you just now? How did you make all that go away? Magia. I'm sorry I upsetted you so. I'm sorry too for making you doubt yourself. Now, do you have a moment to play a little game with me? What sort of game? You just close your eyes, okay? And then you'll get a prize. It can't be as easy as that. Close your eyes and you'll find out. Okay. Play along and find Irinei. Okay. Where is that Irinei? Where is Irinei? Irinei. Ok, aici in the dining room nu e. Are you here? Nu, aici nu, acolo sunt chestiile alea ciudate nasoane. Hello? Irinei, my dear? Hello? I'll leave it here for now, okay? Okay. Where is Irinei? Nu, acolo merge către tata. Hai să vedem. Sus, dăm de mama acum. Hello there! Închidem cheia aici. Mai bitch! It's locked. Perfect. Nu poate să intre nimeni de acolo. Punem aici scaunul la ușă. Nu prea avem unde, că n-am scaun. Opa. Și asta. Payment delay. Esteemed Mr. Dima, I apologize for delaying the payment of your invoices. As you well know, we are facing some financial difficulties at the moment. I assure you that once the latest batch of glasswork is dispatched to our clients, we will settle all debts, all that we have to your company. I hope you'll postpone XXXXX. Who am I kidding? I'm just digging myself a deeper hole. I never wanted any of this. My love, I just want to rid myself of the damn factory and run away with you. How much longer must I wait? Okay. Te-am găsit. You found me, yes. Well, you didn't exactly do a great job of hiding, did you? Maybe I was just testing you to see if you'd come look. I might have been eager to be found. So you'd have an excuse to give me a prize? You're starting to understand me. I promise I'd make it up to you for last night, didn't I? And am I worthy of your reward? You have no idea. Oh, we get to the good part. Yes. Pune mâna mai jos, bă. Pune mâna mai jos, bă. Well, say something. Ah, yes, just a second to come back to Earth. But this isn't even the first time we've kissed. I know, but I was so nervous and self-conscious the first time. A second kiss can be just a happy accident, so do you even have any idea how much I like you? I think I might if it's even close to what I feel. I am yours, Marius, but are you truly mine? I am, I promise you. No matter what, I can't think of anything that could stop me being so smitten with you. I'll hold you to that. Please don't forget it no matter what. I'm putting my heart in your hands now, don't you crush it. I swear I won't. Okay. Love and loss. I barely slept at all. My mind kept racing between visions of Irinei and questions about my father's past. I know I need to ask him who that mysterious woman was, why he kept her a secret from us, and whether mother knows about her. But whatever I felt, I had followed my resolve. My thoughts stayed back to Irinei. Things ended on a rather tense note last night, so I cowardly delayed seeing her until well into the afternoon. What if she thinks yesterday was a mistake we foolishly rushed into? Get a grip. Why am I behaving like a dolt around Irinei? What the hell is a dolt? She seems so genuinely. She seems to genuinely like me. So I have to stop doubting myself. She will eventually tire of me if I don't step up. Yeah. Hai să mergem acum la tata și să rudea. Aici și la baie, e prima dată când intrăm în baie, perfect, ce asta? Men's perfume. Remus surely isn't using this just to go to the factory. Normal, nu. Nu trebuie să dea și el cu parfum, nu trebuie să pută bine. Hello there. Avem încă un puzzle. Ok, ce nu pușcă aici? Perfect. Completed. Yes, boy. E relaxant jocul ăsta. Da, să știi. Îmi place. Și sincer, pentru 14 euro, 13 euro și ceva, mă rog, pentru 14 euro, this is nice, man, this is nice. Bine, acum adevărul la cât a fost și bugetul jocului, adică da, la cartierul 06 a fost 500 de euro, la asta a fost mult mai mult bugetul. This seems like a cozy spot for a breather. I can see why Remus favors it. But I shouldn't delay too long. I have secrets to uncover and a gorgeous maid to woo. Live. Stai, se poate juca fain pe live? Pe live. Ok. Pe live, da. Se poate juca ok. De asta vreau să văd mai multe astfel de, jocuri, știi, românești, să prindă, să... Ne punem și noi pe hartă acolo, uite ce jocuri mișto facem. Telephone ban. None of you are permitted to use the telephone without my prior approval. Marius, don't you dare have Irinei call anyone. She was a well-behaved girl before your influenced her. I will not be disrespected in my own house, mother. Gata, mă, hai să vorbim cu tata. Bă, tata, you have some explaining to do, man. Yeah. Opa. Catherine Rosendahl, ok. Trebuie să mergem pe partea asta. Hello, father. Marius. My dear boy, you truly are back. I thought it was my mind playing tricks on me again. I'm happy you recognize me, father. I know, dear boy, I know this damn illness is making things difficult for everyone. I wish I didn't have to worry you all so much. Your poor mother has suffered enough on my account. She's trying her best to care for you. Hasn't she always? She's the one that saved me when I was in my lower, you know? I know, father, I've heard it a million times growing up. I think I might know how now, or I'm at least guessing at it. How do you mean, son? I missed you, father. I wanted to say it before anything else, now that you're feeling better. I missed you too, dear boy. I wish you hadn't left, or that you'd have visited us at least once in all this time. We were so terrible to you. You know how things were when I left, father. All those fights, mother couldn't even speak to me in the end. I didn't want to cause more tension. Your mother acts tough, but she does so out of misguided notions of having to live up to our family's name. If you only knew the truth about your mother, how soft and kind she was when I met her. With you kids, she was always stern because she wanted you to be the best you could be. To be true Rosendahls, the way she never felt she was. Why though? That's a story for another time, my boy. First, tell me what you found out. I've been to the crypt. The crypt? How did you manage that? Who told you to the passphrase? It was Irinei, but that's not important. The maid, that nosy vixen. Father, don't speak of her that way. She's a good person. Yes, she's well liked around here. I see she was ensnared you too. It didn't take her long. What do you have against her, father? It is because she reminds you of that woman? What woman? No. What have you seen? Why have you seen that darn door? There was a reason I kept it a secret. Why couldn't you leave it alone? But why keep her a secret, father? Who was she? My dear boy, I can't. Please, father, I have to know. It's time you reveal your secrets. Otherwise, I'll assume the worst. I'm sorry, Marius, I'll tell you, but please keep in mind that I love you boys with all my heart. You both are my biggest joy, and your mother, my dear Katrina, is the love of my life. I'm happy to hear you say that. I've always feared this time would come. I'll tell you about her, but before that, would you be a good son and bring me some coffee? I need my wits about me if I'm to tell you of my mishappenings of my youth. You're not delaying the inevitable, are you, father? Dear boy, have some respect for a suffering old man. Fine, I'll go make you some coffee. Don't fall asleep while I'm gone. Okay. Ask father about woman, bring father a cup of coffee, grind some fresh coffee. Okay. Trebuie să mergem în bucătărie. Father said he'd tell me about that woman. So he remembers? I don't know how clearly, but he does seem lucid enough. We might get to the bottom of the mystery after all. Let me know what you've learned from him. I can't help wanting to kiss you again. Oh, settle down already. Your mother might see us. You're right. Now don't sulk, it doesn't befit you. Later, okay? Where are the coffee beans? They're in the kitchen on the table by the window. Do you want me to brew some coffee for you? No, father asked for it, so I want to do it myself. He said it might help him remember his past more clearly. Ok, bun, trebuie să mergem în bucătărie să facem coffee. Da. Stai, mi-a zis că... Bun, suntem în bucătărie, nu? Da. Need the pot. Ok. Coffee beans. Bun, we got coffee beans. Bun, trebuie să punem aici, nu? Use coffee beans. Interact. Ok. Avem cafea măcinată. Ce luăm aici? Nu, ceașca. We need pot. Find an empty coffee pot. Okay. Păi, cam asta ar fi. Sau asta. Where do we find the pot? Ah, ok. Ibric, mă. Dar cum să nu facem noi la ibric, Doamne fere. Așa. Acum punem ibricul la foc. Facem aici cu zaț. Gata, avem cup of coffee. Mergem înapoi la tata. Hello there, father. Here's the coffee. Here is your coffee, father. Thank you, son. Now, how about something to eat first? Father. Alright, I was only trying to lighten the mood. So, who was she? Your mistress? Good heavens, no. I've never even thought about cheating on your mother. No, dear boy, that woman was who I first found love with. Way before I even knew Katrina. I was so young, I had no experience with anything, neither bliss nor hardship. Your grandparents were too strict. I didn't lack of anything, mind you, except a social life. I had no friends and I hadn't met any girls, other than brief encounters at social gatherings. I got it in my head I was ready for love and marriage. I wanted to be a grow-up so badly, if only to escape the constraints my parents imposed on me. The summer I turned 20, I had returned from military school on vacation at home. I was so lonely, I began to stay up at night and talk to the heavens. I keep asking for someone to love, and, as if by a miracle, she came along. Who was she? Her name was Elena, and she was mesmerizing. We saw each other in secret. And my passion for her burned so fierce that I became consumed by it. I kept asking her to stay with me, to marry me, but she was too young and frightened to commit to me. She offered everything I could desire except her hand in marriage. She kept saying she can't leave her family for good. That she'd be in my bed every night for as long as I could, except that I can't have her as a wife. How could I understand such a thing? What was she toying with me so cruelly? Why was she toying me so cruelly? I was driven to near madness, and in the end I lashed out. She didn't seem to understand my rage. In her mind she was being reasonable. Our end was excruciating and it broke me. I was unable to feel anything for years. In a way, it helped me during the war, made the horrors I witnessed less tormenting. When I returned, I was introduced to Katrina and was told she was to be my wife. Your grandparents were old friends, you see, so they arranged our marriage. What seemed like misfortune at first turned out to be the best thing that happened to me. This is a lot to take in. I have so many questions. Ask, dear boy, but I won't know how much energy I have left in me today. Who was Elena after all? She didn't talk much about herself. Our love only lasted for a couple of months. What of her family? Who were they? She never said. She wasn't of noble birth, that much I know. But I was a child, I didn't care about such things. Why do you think she couldn't marry you? I thought her parents would have objected to the marriage of the Rosenthal family. Who knows, perhaps us nobles aren't as popular as we'd like to think. She couldn't, or rather she didn't want to leave her family. It used to drive me insane back then, but thinking about it now, I should have tried to understand her. Who knows what hardships she had to endure, the sacrifice she made to see me every night. In the end, you barely knew her. All you cared about was yourself. Why hide her from us? I can understand you're not wanting to give us all the details, but why go through so much trouble to keep her a secret? Dear boy, don't you see how many questions you have already? How could I explain all the things to a child? What would you have thought about your father? I wanted to be a role model to you boys. I didn't want to deprive you of a father you could respect, so you kept it a secret for our sake? Not for your own selfish reasons? Yes, I admit, I also did it for myself. But for you too, and for your mother, she deserved a normal family. She had done so much for me, how could I bring this rot into our home? No, it had to stay buried. I had hoped it would stay buried there forever without anyone finding out about it. Well, it's too late for that. Could you at least not tell Remus? He's still so young. I don't know how much he knows, father, but Remus entered the crypt long before me. Who knows what he thinks? Then I am bound to lose the respect of both of my sons. How did she die? This part doesn't make any sense to me, and it seems you're conveniently eluding it. Why is she buried here? It's not easy to explain. You see, after we fought for a few nights, she came to me one last time. She said it was time to say goodbye. Then she saw how her presence was tormenting rather than bringing me joy. How it was best for me to forget about her, and that her time on this earth had come to an end. I skipped this part, my boy, because I myself don't understand what happened. I remember being so upset that I blacked out. When I came to, her slender body was floating in the lake. I tried and tried to bring her back to life, but she was gone. I don't know how or why she did it. My mind broke. I couldn't grasp what had happened. After a while, your grandfather found me. He was horrified. He beat some sense into me and I told him everything. He said that we were a family and that he'd take care of it all. So Grandpa helped you cover it up? He first tried to find out who that girl was, but nobody around the village knew her. What could he have said to the authorities? That a girl nobody knew was sleeping with his son and ended up dead on the family property? It would have ruined my life. He didn't let that happen. Dear Lord, Father, I can't even process this. Someone died, and what, you just buried her in the cemetery and all was well again? No, it wasn't, not in the slightest. I was a broken shell of a man for years. My father did what he thought was best for me, but that didn't mean I could live with it. I built her that shrine in the hope of atoning for what we did. I told myself that there was nothing more we could do, since we couldn't even find her family. But the guilt brought wrath to my heart. Does mother know the truth? Katrina knows everything. She was the only person I told. After our parents set us up, I felt I had to come clean with her. I expected she ran away terrified, but to my surprise, she had the kindest words and the warmest embrace for me. She lessens my burden and I adore her for it. Your mother is the most wonderful woman who ever lived. No one could ever rise up to her level. So many things from my childhood start to make sense now. Your fits of sadness, how mother was always protecting you. She truly loved you with all her being. That she did, and I tried to be worthy of her love. I left the army so she would never have to worry about me losing my life in a god-forsaken war somewhere. And with her help, I discovered I could bring beauty into this world, not just death and suffering. We started with a small workshop and we grew it together into the much esteemed Rosenthal factory. I tried to raise you boys as best I could. I don't know if it's enough in the end to atone for my sins, but I did try, my boy. Did you ever wonder how your life would have turned out if you married Elena instead? It would have been worse. Your mother made me the man I am. She brought up the best in me, while Elena only seemed to bring the worst. I did love that girl, but it was a wretched love, a soul-withering passion. It was intense, as young love usually is, but I would always choose the heart-healing love I have with Katrina. And I hope you will find someone you can love that way too, son. You're in no position to be giving love advice to your son. Papa, what's going on? Irina, what are you doing? Were you listening? Yes, of course I was. I had to hear what he had to say for himself. You damn girl, get out of my room. How dare you listen behind closed doors, you insolent creature? Father, please, calm down. No, I won't let you twist the story in your favor. You're the one to blame for that poor girl's demise. You broke her heart and brought about her death. Who cares how guilty you felt? Now you stand here and praise the woman that took her place, and she should have condemned you instead? You deserve each other, a soulless match made in hell. Irina, what has gotten into you? Can't you see who he is, Marius? Don't tell me you can't forgive him. I don't need your forgiveness, foolish girl. Get out of my sight, get out of my house, get out of my mind. Be gone, curse you. Curse me? How rich coming from you, you monster. You buried her here, hid her so her family could never learn what happened to her. You didn't deserve the life you had. Irina, that's enough. You're well out of line. The hell with you both. What the hell just happened? În pula mea, ce a avut Irina, mă? Bă, Irina bu din sticla aia cu expirat, vă zic eu. A tragic story. Her name was Elena, and she was father's first love. Her inexplicable death left him broken. But can I accept how with the grandpa's help, he kept it a secret? Să vedem ce mai pe aici. Okay. Father, I'm sorry. The bitch went overline, but no. Mă duc să vorbesc cu ea, cu Irinei. Cu Dania, tu ești ok? Nu e nici aici. Unde ar putea să fie un... For the love of speak to mother. Fine. What's with all the ruckus? Why was that poor girl crying? She just ran past me. What did you do to her? Mother, you don't understand. Actually, I don't understand either. Why did she become so upset? Well, don't ask me, child. What happened? On second thought, I don't have time for this. I'll deal with all of you when I return. Why are you upset, Mother? It turns out everyone around is set to exasperate me. I cannot believe the betrayal. What are you talking about? Who betrayed you? The last person I was expecting, that's who. To think how much esteem I had for him. And this is what he does behind my back? Who, Mother? Who? You're not an owl, boy. This is between me and that cursed doctor. Dr. Philomen? What did he do? That's none of your concern. Mind your own business. You have your own things to answer for. I don't know what you did to my poor girl, but I'll deal with you later. Father told me about Elena. Elena? Who is that? The woman he was in love with before you. The one who died? Why is everyone set to drive me crazy today? How on earth did you find out about her now? Why are you sticking your nose in matters that are none of your business? I felt I had the right to know. You left us for 2 years and now you have rights? You shameless boy. Leave your poor father alone. Don't you dare speak to him again about that girl. He had suffered enough. I don't care that you're my son. You leave Leon be or you'll face my wrath. Is that understood? Yes, Mother, please, calm down. Why is everyone so angry today? Where did Irina go? Leave her be, she doesn't want you around her. How do you know that? Because she ran out of here crying, I don't want to see him anymore. I don't even dare to think what you could have done. She wasn't talking about me, Mother. Or at least I hope she wasn't. Who else? Well, as a matter of fact, she got into a fight with Father. Why would she fight with Leon? She overheard. No, stop, I don't have the time. One crisis at a time. First I must meet with Dr. Philomen and give him a piece of my mind. You'll tell me everything when I return. Don't you leave your father's side while I'm gone. I don't want him to have another seizure and hurt himself. Is that clear? But I must find Irina. You will do no such thing. You are forbidden to speak with her except in my presence, and then only to apologize for whatever you've done. But Mother, not another peep out of you. Yes, Mother. Drive safely. Thank you. Stay put and wait for me. Mother will sort everything out as she always does. Okay? Too much tension. Irina is now upset with me. Father can't stand her. Mother suddenly had something to bicker about to Mr. Philomen, and I'm disappointed with Remus for not sharing his finding. Aren't we all the model family? I need to fix this. Watch over Father. Bă, toată lumea a luat-o pe ulei. Să mă apuc eu, mă duc înapoi. Tată, hai să mai vorbim, tată, na. People went apeshit crazy. I feel as though there are still things you aren't telling me, Father. For now, I'll watch over you as you rest. Cum e, Bogdani? Îți place telenovela asta? Cum e? It's gotten quite late. Mother hasn't come back yet. I should go look for Irina. I can't sit idle any longer. Leave the mansion. Nothing to do but let him sleep. Okay. Sleep well, Father. Come on. Do-do-do-do-do. 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 Do-do-do-do. să ieșim din conac. Act 8. Lady Rosenthal. Ok. S-a întâmplat ceva. Check mother's car. Ce s-a întâmplat cu mama? Lady Rosenthal. I wanted to check on Irina and see how she feels after her argument with father. But why is mother's car here? Didn't she leave to meet Dr. Philomen? I have a bad feeling about this. Oh shit, man. Oh shit. Ce s-a întâmplat cu mama? Muzica asta nu e a ceva de bine, mă. Nu e a ceva de bine. How? How could this happen? I cannot wrap my mind around you being gone. We were all worried about father not being long for this world. And you go and do this? It just does not make any sense. How could I make peace with this? I have to get a grip. Try to make sense of it all. I should try to understand what happened. Then I must call the authorities. From now on, everything is my responsibility. I must be the one to carry the burdens of the family, not father or Remus. Carpați, mă! Mama avea mașină Carpați. Și număr de matriculare BV13 1905 Transilvania. She lost control of the car and hit the wall. But by the force of the impact, it looks as though she accelerated instead of braking. Was it because of the pain? She barely set off. Why didn't I notice her car was still here? Maybe I could have saved her. Hai să inspectăm puțin pe aici. Leon and Katrina Rosenthal. Okay, mama cu tata. Patience, dear Remus, all of our planning will come together soon. You will finally be free of that factory you so rightfully loathe. But you have to wait for the payment for the last shipment to come through. It won't be long now. Yours, Philomen. Bă, cum am zis, bă, fratele nostru cu doctorul, da, bărbat fute bărbat, știi? No. Scuzați expresia. Her hand clenched the steering wheel. Who knows how debilitating the pain must have been. I'm no doctor, but everything points to a heart attack. We'll have confirmation from the coroner soon enough. I can't forget the look of her face when I found her, as though she was staring at the angel of death. I couldn't leave her like that. Man. Uite cum se duce totul pe apa sâmbetei, puii mei. Ioi. Things were just starting to get better between us, Mother. I still had so much I wanted to tell you. You were so fierce, a true lady. You were the best mom, and I shall miss you terribly. May God welcome you into his kingdom. Man. Hai să mergem să sunăm la autorități. Act 9. The last day of vigil. Speak to Remus. Confront Dr. Philomen. The last day of vigil. These past couple of days have been a blur, a hodgepodge of speaking to the authorities and being sympathized with by people I haven't seen in years or whom I don't even know at all. At times I was simply going through the motions, disconnected from what was happening. Even now, it all feels surreal. My mom is dead. My heart breaks every single time I acknowledge the fact, yet my tears won't come. I feel numb. Ia mă să vorbim. Remus has enough on his mind, right? The last thing he needs is to catch me throughout his spins. Okay. Ia mă să confruntăm pe fratele nostru pe doctor. Bă, da. Ce pui mei. I don't think I can bear to look throughout mom stuff right now. Okay? What the? Unde mă e fratele și pe doctorul? Da. Ia să mai am. Oh. Goddamn. Irina placed this here as a tribute to mom. She looks as though she is merely resting. I know you'll find your peace at God's side, mom. I only feel love in my heart for you, mom. Rest now. I look out for everyone. Bun, hai să întâi confruntăm cu fratele nostru. How are you holding, brother? I'm fine, don't act so concerned about me. But I am worried, Remus. Our mother is gone and my heart is broken. I'm certainly you're in pain too. You can talk to me. I'm planning on staying, you know, so you don't have to carry the burdens of the family alone anymore. If only I could believe you. Mother was not kind to me, Marius. She was often cruel. I learned not to rely on anyone. If I can't find support in my own mother, why bother expecting it from anyone else? People always make promises they don't intend to keep, and when the outcome no longer suits their agenda, you're left all alone. Remember all those plans we were making as kids? Then your heart turned to God and you cast aside our dream as nothing more than childish fantasies. I was left without a brother, with a broken heart, and with nothing to look forward to. I did my best to move on, to fit in. But you know me, being normal was never my thing. I never thought of you as different in any bad way. What are you talking about? If you don't understand, then you know me even less than I thought. Then help me understand better. It's not too late. I know you feel I failed you as a brother, but I'm willing to mend our bond. I have so many fond memories with you, Marius. Even now, in the face of this tragedy, we cannot leave the past behind. Fortunately for me, I now have someone who truly understands me, Marius. It's my turn to abandon you. And if you feel broken and alone, all the better. You'll get a taste of what I went through though. Who is your confidant then? Are you involved with someone? I'd like to meet her. No, I don't think so. My personal affairs are private. So there is the girl? If so, I'm happy for you, brother. Let me more mother, will you? This is no time for you to poke around my affairs. Do you have any fond memories of mother? Of course. She was strict, but there were moments when she allowed herself to be a proper mother. I remember how she sang to me when I was ill. She would often read me poetry when we were out and about with father. She wasn't a monster, but a few good memories don't make up for how useless she usually made me feel. Perhaps she didn't know any better. I'm sure she didn't, but that's not an excuse. I resent her methods, but her supposedly good intentions are the reasons I'm here tonight. I wish she had done better. I wish we had been closer. I can't even remember the last time my mother embraced me, and now she's dead. Yet I feel more inclined to mourn the connection we never had a chance to share, rather than the person who is no longer with us. What should we do about father? It feels wrong not telling him that mother passed away. It's not like he'd understand. Thanks to your meddling, he is now far worse than he was before he returned home. Congratulations, brother. You know that wasn't my intention. Let him rest. If his condition worsens and he ends up leaving us too, what's the point in bringing him more grief in this little time he has left? If by some miracle he recovers, we can worry about how to break the regrettable news to him then. That's not a bad plan, Marius. What a surprise to you, right? Can you even process the idea that I might make sense sometimes? Despite your sarcasm, I'm glad to see how much you've grown in my absence. Where do you want to live? Anywhere, as long as it's far away from this wretched place. We really hate this house so much. No, Marius, it's not the bricks and mortar that I hate, but the people within it and the pain they've caused me over the years. I know mother was too strict with you and that you felt abandoned by me, but what did father ever do to you? He didn't care enough to stop mother. He didn't care enough to show me that he loved me. He didn't care enough to teach me how to overcome the hardships of life. He didn't even care enough to stay sane for a little while longer. You can seriously blame him for that, friends. All throughout my childhood, I was feeble and temperamental. I was always told I didn't have the right attitude, that I should feel and behave differently. Mother spent my whole life trying to correct me, to fix me. Father simply preferred to leave. He taught you how to take photographs. He watched the stars with you. Even when I was there, I felt like an afterthought. But I loved you, Marius. You always treated me as if nothing was wrong with me. You were my favorite person until you left. I'm sorry, Marius. Yeah. How much do you know about father's past? I know you've been down in the crypt. What have you discovered, Marius? That father wasn't the role model he portrayed himself to be. He had his secrets, though I'm not entirely sure how dark they were. So you don't know who that woman was? I'm more interested in why she's dead and buried in our crypt rather than who she was. She could have been one of father's hordes, for all I care. But why was she buried here? That's what I wanted to find out from him. Unfortunately, it all led to father's penal state. I hope you tell me what you've learned. I've been inside the burial chamber, you know. What I found there was quite disturbing. It feels inappropriate to talk about that night, though. We'll have time to uncover the mysteries of my father's past after the funeral. Mother was upset with Dr. Tillman. Do you have any idea why? I couldn't care less. She had a note the doctor wrote for you. Then she should have minded her own business. Please don't make me think any worse of her. I'm trying my best to be respectful at her wake. I'm still going to get to the bottom of this eventually. I'm not letting it go, Marius. My correspondence with Dr. Philomena is a matter between us alone, Marius. Mother had no decency, don't interfere in my life as she did. Fine, this isn't the right time for a quarrel, but we will speak about this again. Leave me be, Marius. Good boy. Ei, interesantă poveste aici. Ia să vedem. My brother's plight. If I'm being honest, I never stopped to think much about the Remu's situation as we grew up. I didn't realize how differently we were treated. Could it be that my fond memories of my childhood are a source of anxiety and self-loathing for him? Hai mă să vorbim și cu doctorul. Doctor, thank you for coming. Of course, Marius, my condolences. I apologize for being unable to come early. I was caught up. I trust many people here were here to pay their respects. There were plenty. She was well regarded. Thankfully, things have settled down for this evening. We had a hectic couple of days, what with the police, the paperwork, organizing the wake, and preparing for the funeral. I still can't believe she had a heart attack. She seemed perfectly healthy when I last checked her. It is rather shocking, yes, but the coroner had no doubt about it. You seem to have a good handle on things. I try to. I don't know what to do about father. He hasn't recovered at all. He sleeps most of the day, and when he's awake, he isn't coherent. I couldn't even tell him about mother. I've checked on him before, but he didn't recognize me. His condition has worsened since I was last here. He had a moment when he was much better, you know. He knew who I was and recounted things from his past. It briefly gave me hope he might get better. Then he got upset, and that was it. It hasn't made any sense since. Young man, you shouldn't have put any stress on him. Why did you allow him to become so agitated? It's complicated. I wish I had avoided it as well. I'll check on him again later and I'll give him a tonic. God willing, he will overcome this difficult episode too. Mother was upset with you. In fact, she was on her way to you. She was coming to see me, but she had never been to my practice. Wasn't it rather late when you found her? Why would she leave alone on a 2-hour drive at night? Because she had found a note to Wolf Remus. Something about your plans for leaving for him leaving the factory. What was that all about, Doctor? What are you and my brother scheming? Nothing of that sort. If I were you, I'd be careful before starting to throw unfounded accusations. I'm simply helping Remus with something he had long wanted to do. I have nothing to gain from the matter other than the boy's happiness. Who do you take me for? We have to agree it all sounds rather suspicious. It's not my place to reveal your brother's secrets, Marius. Why don't you talk to him? I assure you, I have no hidden agenda with your family. I only care about Remus and his future. He isn't exactly thriving, you know. So you say mother got to work up over nothing? That it was all a misunderstanding? I'm certain she wouldn't have been happy with the outcome of what was about to unfold. And she would have blamed me, that's for sure. But in the end, my alliance is with Marius. Could you stop dodging the answer and tell me what you did already? No, it's not my place. Speak to your brother about the matter. Remus won't tell me anything. Then you are at an impasse, I must say. Neither of you are helping to cast away my suspicion. The truth shall come out eventually and you'll be relieved. Give your brother some time. He has lost his mother after all. I suppose you're right. Nobody is out to hurt your family, Marius. Pray for Lady Rosenthal's soul, recall the good things about her, and leave everything else for another day. What are they hiding? Dr. Philemon was evasive when I confronted him about the note I found beside his mother's body. I don't know what to make of these secrets between him and Renus. It's beyond doubt that they are concealing something unsavory, but neither is willing to reveal that. I must find a way to uncover the truth. Bă, e simplu, mă, de-aia probleme, că, na, se fute bărbat cu bărbat, ce nu înțelegi? Băieții ăștia sunt gay. Sau ca să fim așa, mai pe ton sofisticat, sunt homosexual. Bine. Beholding the sea of life surging in the storm of temptation, and taking refuge in thy calm heaven, I cry unto thee, unto thy, raise up my life from corruption, O greatly merciful one. With the saints give rest, O Christ, to the soul of thy servant. Where sickness and sorrow are no more, neither sighing, but life everlasting. Thou only art immortal, who has created and fashioned man. For out of the earth were we mortals made, and unto the same earth shall we return again. As though this command then thou madest me, and saying it unto me, for dust thou art, and unto dust shalt thou return. Give rest, O Lord, to the soul of thy servant who is fallen asleep. Glory to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, now and ever, and unto ages of ages. Amen. Find out where Irinei is. Ok, bun, ăștia am terminat, hai să lucrăm pe Irinei. Ok, Irinei nu e în bucătărie. No. Nu e aici la tata, unde poate să fie Irinei? Ok. O fi sus? La baie nu e, ok. It's locked. Bun, în afara casei. I itch for a quiet moment to myself, but I can't return to my room yet. Ceva? Deci, uite, cam unde. Deci, încă o dată. Sunt aici în cameră cu tata bună. Aici nu e Irinei. Bun, aici nu. Aici n-am văzut cum pui. Have you seen Irinei around? Once again, we have lost the girl. She was around all day, but she's been gone for a couple of hours. Where could she be? Why are you mocking me, doctor? Young love is so delightful, I can't help myself. The girl is resting, and she was quite pale when I arrived, and she told me she wasn't feeling well. So I instructed her to get some sleep. You ought to take better care of her, you know? You're right. She toiled restlessly these days, and I got distracted with everything. I must see if she's well. Now, the girl's retiring to her chamber. Leave her be for now. You have plenty of time to talk with her in the morning, I suppose. Heed my counsel. I know what I'm talking about. It would be more fitting what you say. Another prayer for your mother, wouldn't it? Yes, a prayer indeed. Rest in peace, Mom. God will watch over you, over your soul now. The burdens of the earth are left to the rest of us. I will do my best to make you proud. The doctor is full of seemingly well-intended advice, yet I grow weary of his counsel. He will not dictate my behavior in my own house. If I wish to speak to Irinei, that's precisely what I'll do. Leave the mansion. Exactly. Act 10. Scent of violets. Check on Irinei. Oh. Scent of violets. I've largely neglected Irina these past few days, so I want to make sure she isn't unwell. I don't want to become so overwhelmed by my concern for the dread that I forget to care for the living. Să ne să batem la ușa ei. Irina, are you sleeping? She's not answering. I'm coming in. I need to speak to you. Investigate Irina's room. Ce mă, Irina nu e aici? Wait a minute. Hai să luăm așa. What is this doing here? It feels heavy. I can't check inside. It's locked. Okay. Why would Dr. Philomen leave his bag here? Oh, of all places. Doesn't he need it when he consults his other patients? He must have other patients, mustn't he? This looks like one of those contraptions used to store valuables. Okay. This is Dr. Philomen's vest. What could he possibly be doing in Irina's room? Okay. It seems Irina sees her own clothes. Elena. De ce ar avea poze cu Elena? What? Doubts. Why is my resolve getting weaker? He is so different, yet I know he too will make me suffer. Why can't I steady my heart around him? Wasn't I the one who was supposed to seduce him? If only he'd stop acting as if he genuinely cared about what I think and feel, or I'm deluding myself again. Who is she? There is so much to unravel from what I found in Irina's room. What is her connection to the doctor? Clearly, there is something between them. Otherwise, why would his belongings be here? Are they all the quintessences, or could they be having an affair? The very thought makes me sick. But that note she wrote, her doubt seems to be about me. Or could she have meant Philomen? I don't know what to think anymore. If I was the one she intended to seduce, what are her true motives? Is she in league with Philomen, plotting to deceive us? Could her schemes have been in motion for so long? I must find out. I must find more. Her scent is imbued in these pillows. It's intoxicating me. I feel as though I'm losing control of myself. As if she were right here in front of me, and all I want would be to kiss her. Why do I have unclean thoughts when looking at her bed? Blasted dreams? Bă, dă cu virgulă pe aici, dau cu virgulă chestiile. Okay. The lid is kept shut by the glass on the side. Okay. I can't leave the gas, it's blocked. Okay. Hai să vedem ce găsim aici. This looks like an engagement ring. Could Irina be betrothed to Philomen? What unsavory situation have I got myself mixed up in? Okay. Nearly there. Tied by Philomen, Asha, things are going well. I'm mere weeks away from making the Rosendahl lose their precious factory. Then I will set the second part of my plan in motion. They will all pay. Irina handwriting. Can I still go along with this even after getting to know Marius? I don't know what to do. I can't tell him the truth, can I? He couldn't possibly understand. What do I even want? Okay. Well, povestea noastră se complică. The last thing I expected to find here tonight was an engagement ring. I have been played for a fool. I have confirmation that Philomen harbors ill intention toward our family. But what are his plans? How so close to fruition? Look inside the suitcase. Find a knife to cut. I need a knife. Do you have a knife? Mamă, stai să merg în bucătărie. Unde era bucătăria mea? Unde era bucătăria mea? Yes. What on earth? What is all this money doing here? It can't be Irina's, it must be the doctor's. There is something dark afoot here. I must learn more about this Philomen. I must stop. Irina is trying to deceive me. She and Philomen are stealing from us. Remus is either complicit or merely a pawn in their game. This ends now. I will root out their scheming and crushing it completely. Go back to the mansion. Oh, băieții. Dar până una alta. Ai ceva în camera mea pe aici? Lăsat pe aici așa la voia întâmplării. Hey little fella, how are you? You bother alone in that cage? I should set you free one of these days. Thinking of you, dear Marius, I hope you find the strength to get through these dreadful days. I'm keeping my distance out of respect, but please know that I'm thinking of you. I hope we can spend more time together after the funeral. I'm here for you whenever you need me. With love, Irina. I'm tired, confused, overwhelmed, but even if I try, I cannot sleep. Could there ever be silence in my head again? Nu știu. Hai să mergem înapoi în casa principală și să confruntăm pe băiat, pe doctorul nostru. Act 11, Green Tidings.
Do not mistake my silence for an admission of guilt. These regrettable events took their toll on me as well, you know. It didn't feel right to act as an uninvolved narrator, that is all. There's no point in pretending any longer, though, is there? So, will Marius condemn me further based on what he finds out about Dr. Philomen? Or might I dare to hope for redemption in his eyes?
Investigate Philomen's move. Okay. Green Tidings. I need to get into Dr. Philomen's room. I must gain a better understanding of their plans so I can find the safest way to put a stop to it. It's locked, but Mom surely had a spare key. Find the guest room key. Okay, search Mom's room. Okay. Deci mama era în camera ei, tata era în camera lui. Somatic, eu. Remus Rosenthal. The mother loves you. My dear boys, how many mistakes must I have made in raising you? Marius, you left me the moment you had the chance. And Remus, you can barely stand the sight of me. It would have been easier for me to spoil you, but what good would it have done to you? My determination to shape you into upstanding gentlemen, no matter the price, ended up costing me your love. Yes, I cannot stop being strict, especially with you, Remus. You make so many mistakes, and I won't be here much longer to correct them. Will you be able to face the world in all its viciousness? You don't realize it, but you have been shielded from harm. Can't you see? If your own mother seems like your worst enemy, then you have yet to encounter true danger. You will never forgive me for breaking your friendship with Philomen. It will be the final blow to break whatever fragile bond we still have. I will lose you forever, but what is a mother to do? Marius, could I rely on you to help me fix this mess I've made, or must I remain the bitter old woman till the end for the sake of keeping you both safe? Please, don't hate me, my children. Last words. Oh, Mom, we never considered how taxing it must have been for you to raise us. I'm grateful to you despite your mistakes. Perhaps in time, Reynolds too will realize that in your own way, you were only trying to protect him. A blessed life. As our time together nears its end, my love, I cannot help but think how grateful I am for the life we have shared. How I wish I could be the first to go. I don't know if I can bear the pain of losing you. Even now, in your current state, my heart longs to stay by your side, to feel your hand in mine. Whatever dark days we faced, they are but a speck in the wind compared to the happiness you brought me. I hope I was enough for you, that I made you forget whatever cursed past haunted you. I never let you tell me about it because I didn't care what came before. All that mattered to me was the life we built together, our children, our family. Whatever comes after this life, be in heavens or hell, if I have to say in it, if I have any say in it, know that I will be yours. You got your wish and you will spare the pain that father's death would have caused you. Pain that father's death would have caused you. I doubt I'll ever experience the kind of bond you two had. They loved each other dearly. Despite their misdeeds, their loyalty to one another never wavered. Why was I so naive? I feel as though I've woken from a dream, or was it a nightmare? How did we allow ourselves to unsnared by this disillusion? Thinking back, how did we all come to trust him so completely, as if we had been put under a spell? I accepted his diagnosis and advice without questioning. Was I so desperate to find a cure for Leon that I blindly followed the first charlatan to cross my path? I have never been this gullible. Perhaps I trusted this scheming doctor because Irinei recommended him. It's true that I have been fond of the girl since the moment she came to us, but did my affection for her blind me to the danger of ill-intentioned stranger could bring into our home? How well did she know him in the first place? It's disheartening to see that Mom was just as surprised as I am to have been so easily deceived by Philomen. Although she eventually came to suspect her as well, her love for Irinei blinded her. What is it about this girl that makes one so easily grown fond of her? Hai să vedem ce avem aici. I carroted all the way throughout the first landing with this in the box. Okay. It's blocked by that small metal symbol sticking out of the bottom. Okay. That's it. Oh. Okay. Credevo dar andare jos. No? 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 Stai că nu înțeleg, no? Da, Irinei. Deci, asta ca să dea de jos, trebuie să deschidem asta. Păi... Ok. Bun, s-a rezolvat. Investigate Filmens Room. Bun. Am o să vedem despre ce este vorba aici. Why do I detect a faint scent of violence in here as well? Oh Lord, does that mean she was in his bed? Nu știu. Hai să facem un puzzle. Da. Oi, oi, işte. Stau puțin aici. Ok. Care mai e de aici? Perfect, gata, s-a rezolvat. Oh. Ce găsim în tabelul ăsta? We should talk. Dear Philomen, meet me at our usual spot in the greenhouse tonight. With all that what happened, we have to consult our path. We have to consult on our path forward. I must confess, I have mixed feelings about it all. I need a clear understanding of where we stand before we proceed. Yours, Remus. What sort of poison are we concocting here? I'm inclined to believe what this illness was their doing all along. Okay. Peterman has one of these typewriters too. My brother's generosity knows no bounds. Or rather his desire to show off, more likely. Good riddance. As soon as Remus sells the factory, the debt collector will be after him. I have managed to convince him that he can escape Then if we run away to France together. Shy, he would never dare make such a bold move on his own. Certainly I can coax him into relieving first to avoid suspicion. Once he is alone there, I shall inform his creditors of his whereabouts, and he will be done for. Another Rosendahl out of the picture. At first, I expected I would have to use Irina to seduce and persuade him. But imagine my surprise when he took the liking to me instead. My dear doctor, this, my good friend that, he followed me around like a lost pup at every opportunity. It will be a relief to finally be rid of this obnoxious boy. The foulness of it all. That damned fiddleman. His plan was to pull Remus into selling our factory and then leave him at the mercy of his creditors. If this con man had his way, my brother would have ended up dead. I pressed the Lord's guiding light that I unearthed his scheme in time. I need to make Remus see the truth. He must still be in the greenhouse. Leaf Mansion. Da, mă, mergem la seră. Mergem la seră. Punem soarele de doctor. Dăm în gură. Act 12. In the greenhouse.
Poor Marius. Who can you trust anymore? Perhaps no one.
Nobody.
Who is the true victim and who is the villain in our twisted tale? If a victim takes revenge, are they justified? If a villain tries to right their past misdeeds, can they be forgiven? Or we all cursed to bear the weight of our past for eternity?
Bun. Ia mă, să explicăm lui Marius care e schema. Așa. Bun. Păi Max, cum să-ți explic? Ai fost cam dus de nas, mă. What are you doing here? Why? Were you expecting someone else? That's none of your concern. I take your meeting with your dear doctor has already concluded then? Or did he not even bother to show up? How did you know about that? That's not important. You should be grateful I found out in time, before you did something so foolish it couldn't be undone. I have no idea what you're speaking of. The only thing I know is that you're simply mother's son. Neither of you can stop meddling in my business. What business would that be? Ruining our family? What do you care about our family? How presumptuous of you to waltz back after all these years, acting as the Rosendahl savior. Don't try to turn this on me. You were trying to sell the factory behind our backs. Worse still, you were planning to run away with the money. Who gave you the right? You don't get to make that call, you child. To hell with you, Marius. You have no claim to our fortune anymore. You lost everything the moment you left. I made sure of it. You were cut out of the will. Priests don't need any inheritance. If I wanted to sell the damn thing, I was well within my rights. Listen to yourself, Remus. You were willing to ruin our parents in the twilight of their lives. Have you no heart anymore? They would have had plenty to live on for whatever few years they have left. There are enough valuables in the house along that they could have sold. It's not like they would have starved. Yes, their name would have been ruined, but they deserve that. Curse the Rosenthal name and all the spiteful arrogance it carries. You're a Rosenthal too. Not for much longer. I'll change my name the first chance I get. There's only poison in your heart. All you can think of is yourself. You truly deserve what Philemon would have done to you. Dr. Philemon is the only one who believed in you. I swear, if you badmouth him again, I'll lose my temper. Mother discovered your plan. but she didn't have a chance to confront you about it. She wanted to make sure Philemon wouldn't hurt our family anymore first. She was worried about how you would react when she told you. Yes, mother always worries about me and my feelings. She did, you spoiled brat. Just because you have your head so far up your own backside that you couldn't see, it doesn't mean she didn't care about you. How you consider that it was your constant misbehavior that made her strict with you? So everything is my fault, is it? Mother was an angel and I am a demon? Thank you for revealing how you truly think of me, brother. Even now, it's all about you. Our mother is dead. Your actions caused her heart to fail. Can you not even see that? I don't have to take this. I will not be blamed for mother's poor health. Philemon wanted to betray you. He wanted to convince you to leave to France alone, then send the creditors after you. How? How could you know about France? Because I found out everything. He wanted to sell the factory and run away with the money, but he never intended to come with you. For whatever reason I cannot yet see, he wants revenge on our family. I'm certain he has been slowly poisoning father, and you were one of his targets as well. Do you realize you could have ended up dead if I weren't here to stop all this madness? Wait, stop. I need a minute to process this. Do you hate me so much that you start making up all these things just to hurt me? Dr. Philemon is not poisoning father. You are ridiculous, insignificant and mad. You will not turn me against Dr. Philemon. He is my friend. You have no idea how much he means to me. Did you think you could get away with it? You can't just disappear, Remus. The people you borrow money from would have found you eventually. Did you want to spend your whole life always looking over your shoulder? How could they have found you in another country, Marius? Dear Lord, you cannot be so naive. Do you think simply traveling to another country erased all your traces? I would have changed my name. I had it all planned. Did you now? How would you have done that? Dr. Philemon has connections. I see. So, if the doctor was delayed for any reason, what would you have done then? How long could you have waited before being found out? Where would you have stayed? At hotels, of course, at different one every night, of course. So, in a matter of weeks, nearly all of the Paris would have been a record of your staying there. Surely no one would have traced your location, such a master spy you are, brother. Dr. Philemon would have been there. Once I changed my name, no one could have found me. You're hopeless. Thank the Lord I found out in time to put a stop to this foolish plan. You know nothing of the world, Remus. You're just a child and not a very bright one at all. I have proof, you fool. This is what Philemon wrote about you. You're just an obnoxious boy to him, and there he says he wants revenge on our family. He was colluding with Irinei, of all people. I think they're betrothed. I can barely grasp the scale of all this ill-intended myself. I need my brother to snap out of this delusion and help me fight these people. I don't want to have to fight you too, Remus, but I will not stand idle while you all destroy our family. Listen to yourself, Marius. You're delusional. The doctor and the maid, how preposterous. I haven't once seen them together in all this time, and don't you find that suspicious as well? Why would they avoid each other so diligently? You're just imagining things. Dr. Philemon can't possibly be involved with Irinei. He just can't, I know it. Oh, you poor fool, open your eyes already. I'm not your enemy. I'm your brother, and those two are out there trying to ruin us. Why did you want to sell? Were you so embedded that it was your only path forward? Embedded. Yes, alright. I kept trying to make the factory work without father's craftsmanship, and I failed. I borrowed money and invested it, trying to pivot our business, but I was bad at it. Perhaps because I resented every moment of it. Before I knew it, I was knee deep in debt. When Dr. Philemon came along and listened to my complaints, he suggested I should sell the place. But despite my best efforts, the offers weren't substantial enough to cover the loans, nor to leave me with some money to live out my life in peace, far from mother's inevitable reproaches. I wasn't willing to ask for her help, and father was already useless. Dr. Philemon was my only advisor. When I jokingly suggested I could run away with the money instead of scolding me, as I expected, he took to the idea. He even promised me he'd come along to help me settle in my new place. Before long, he decided he'd use his savings to open a new practice for himself wherever I'd end up. It was all I ever wanted, to be far from this place, at peace with my friend by my side. It was a delusion, Marius. I know his words sounds like a dream come true. I myself too easily fell for Irene's advances. They know how to mislead people. Who knows how long they must have been doing this, but we can't let them break us. I still don't believe you about him and Irina. His clothes were in her room, along with notes written by both of them, an engagement ring, and a suitcase full of money. What more proof would you need? It just can't be. We need to cast them away. I'm worried though. They might have more cards up their sleeve. We need to decide together how best to approach this. I need to think, Marius. I'm still not sure if I can believe you. Just let me think. We'll figure something out tomorrow. We need to... Please, Marius, all this is simply too much for me. Let me have the night to myself, alright? Fine, get some rest if you can. But we need to fix this, Remus. We can't just ignore it. We're surrounded by bad people. Dr. Philemon was my dearest person until just a moment ago, Marius. Unlike you and that maid of yours, I've known him for more than just a few days. If she got under your skin so quickly, you can imagine how fond I am of the doctor. He pretended so well to be my friend. I know, Remus, I understand. Don't despair, we'll figure it out together. We have each other. You are not alone in this. In the greenhouse, I cannot help but be angry at Remus. How could he be so naive to go along with Philemon's scheme? Or maybe it was he who came up with the plan. I need to put my younger brother back in his place. He must understand how wrong it was to try to sell the factory behind all our backs. When our parents entrusted him with running the place, I'm sure this would have been the last thing they expected. I expected better of my brother. He is still so petty and immature. Our parents disowned me in his favor. If only he knew what to do with our fortune other than simply wasting it away. Harsh words. Unfortunately, our talk was more heated than I intended. I must admit I lost my composure. But with all that has transpired, how could I have stayed calm? I hope Remus sees sense in the end. Nothing to do but rest. Leave the greenhouse. Stai până să leave the greenhouse. Dr. Philemon. Another puzzle. Boy, I like puzzles. Perfect. Mai era ceva aici? Even here, I find Irina's damn violets. Okay. I'm so agitated to sit down right now. I wish my talk with Remus had done better. Ah, pe nu. Ce să și faci? Stai, mai e ceva aici. Wait a minute. This was barely a shop when I left for the seminary. It has indeed been too long since then. Yep. Da, mă, și aici iar ne dă, da, my narrow world of blah blah blah, iar poezie din alea, I don't care. It's pouring outside, rather appropriate for my current mood. Ok, să ieșim atunci din seră. Act 13. I would never. I feel overwhelmed, but writing down what has transpired thus far might bring some clarity. Shortly after Irina began working here as a maid, father fell ill, no doubt her doing. She somehow convinced Mom to let Dr. Philomen treat him, but his only goal was to worsen his father's health even further. Remus, in his naivety, was quickly deceived by Philomen's false offer of friendship. Together, they devised a plan for my brothers to sell the factory and flee with the money, eluding his debts. Remus acted out of stupidity and spite. When Mother found out, she was so distraught that she suffered a heart attack and regrettably passed away. God, Remus, if only you had some sense of it in you. Then there is the matter of Irina's betrothal to Philomen and his desire to revenge on our family, for reasons I have yet to learn. She toyed with me these past days, but to what end? Only to mock me? Is Philomen not at all concerned that she has grown so close to another man? And why did she take the time to show me that what lies within the crypt? Was it maybe to sow discord within our family? I don't understand these people at all. Păi, sunt curios. Câte capitole are jocul? Să vedem. Does the Crimson Maid have? Chiar sunt curios. The Crimson Maid does not have traditional acts. Instead, the narrative-driven mystery is structured into 16 chapters. Și noi la ce capitol suntem? Deci Right. That's it. Yes. Deci capitolul 13, deci mai avem încă 3 capitole. Ok, ok. Deci, mai avem de jucat aici. Servitoare to the bedroom. Foarte frumos, foarte frumos, vezi, dar deja, na. 2 ore de live aici. Eu ar vrea să termină seara asta, dar noaptea asta, dar deja e 1:30, 2 ore de live, cred că e suficient. Dar, da, rămâne să aflăm în episodul următor care este planul, care e faza cu Dr. Philomen și cu Irina și cu toate cele în această telenovelă românească. Da, mai pe scurt, sper că v-a plăcut și live-ul din seara aceasta. Nu să vă mulțumesc pentru timpul acordat, you guys are the real MVPs care fiecare dată și să vă urez o duminică cât mai faină. Noapte bună, somn ușor, vise plăcută, unele și de-alea. Și ne vedem tura viitoare, să terminăm această telenovelă. Să vedem cum se termină, care va fi deznodământul. No. Noapte bună, fain. Ne vedem la următoare.